time to pay, Lovejoy.
You know that feeling you get when a brown envelope drops through the door postmarked Lytham St. Anne's? And you remember that premium bond you got all those years ago as a birthday present? Beth did a house clearance last week. Spotted a picture which turned out to be an old chrome. Feels just like that brown envelope postmarked Lytham St. Anne's.
Cox, possibly.
Old chrome.
Definitely. Might go to 8.
You'll go to 12.
11?
Cash?
You want to try joining the 20th century, Lovejoy? Banker's draft.
Deal.
I'll put it in the post.
Nice doing business with you, Mr. Bellamy.
11 grand.
11 grand.
11 grand.
11 grand.
11 grand!
Yes.
Time to celebrate.
Happy birthday, Beth.
Oh, 2 days early, but how did you know?
He's a divvy.
Like me.
Tinker's got your present, haven't you?
I thought you were going to pick it up.
Me?
I distinctly remember you saying you were going to pick it up.
You found it, didn't you?
Long arm of the law.
Ah, Dennis. Dennis. Just in time to celebrate Beth's first solo effort. She spotted an old chrome.
An old chrome? Wow, God.
It's a painting, Dennis. Oh. So what can we do for you? Whatever it is, we deny all the charges.
Take a look at this. Picked it up in a car boot sale this morning.
Oh, yes. Taiwan, 1990.
It's Hong Kong, actually, but you got the date right.
You're not saying that's a fake?
I wouldn't dignify it with the word.
Hello, Foxy. Everything ready?
I talked to the estate agent. You can move in as soon as you pay the deposit.
Good. Then you'll need to get this over to Cavendish's.
What's the limit on this poor boy, Lovejoy? 4,000?
No, 6 grand. 6 grand, see, but it's nice. Very, very nice.
Now, don't start going balmy with Bellamy's check. You owe Desmond Dexter 5, Charlie Harris 3. There's Beth's birthday present. This place needs re-roofing and rewiring.
Get in, Tink.
Why are you always in such a rush?
I don't know. Maybe it's the effect you have on me.
Lovejoy, all of man's misfortunes derive from one thing. His inability to sit quietly at home. Pascal, famous French philosopher.
What's that in French, then?
Relax, Lovejoy. The auction doesn't start till 11.
10:30.
It's that now.
And 5,000. 6,000. 6,000. Any more? Come along, ladies and gentlemen. Surely you can do better than this for me on my return. 6,000. All done? At 6,000 then, Desmond Dexter. Lot 39. A late 19th century carved ivory chess set. A late 19th century carved ivory chess set. This is a very rare set, ladies and gentlemen. There hasn't been one like it on the market since 1965. Would someone like to start me off at £5,000? Thank you, sir. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9,000. 9 and 500.
Lovejoy.
10,000. Against you, sir. 10,000. 11. 11,000 at the front. 11,000. At 11,000 pounds, then.
12.
12,000. Any more? At 12,000 pounds, then. Lovejoy Antiques.
A cheque, Lovejoy. Springy.
Banker's draft, actually.
So it is. And the rest?
Cash.
Ah, now we know where we are.
Well, what do you think of that?
You come in, Dad.
The old Sam Cavendish touch, eh? Hello, Lovejoy. Tinker.
Sam. Get bored of all that tax-free sunshine, Sam.
The wife got bored with me, actually. Ran off with a giggler.
Celia?
Julia. Celia was number 3.
Can't keep track.
Join the club.
Anyway, she went AWOL with a disc jockey. Bloody toy boy at her age.
She's 25, Dad.
There's no loyalty anymore. I gave her everything.
Nice to have Sam back.
Oh.
What, not so nice?
Oh, I love him to death, but he still thinks I'm in pigtails riding a pony.
Could you phone me about that, Charlotte?
Lovejoy.
Ah! Charlotte!
Oh, God. Look, are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
1 o'clock the Crown, I booked it.
Well, don't be late. I'm impatient by nature.
Charlotte!
It's hereditary.
Lovejoy, £12,000. Why?
Had a feeling, Tink?
Had a feeling. You've even moved the bloody gents. I went to take a leak, found myself in the blasted ladies.
There are signs everywhere, Dad.
Yes, I know there are. You've changed everything. I need a blasted tour guide to find my way round my own place. By the way, you and Lovejoy,
Yes.
nothing serious, is it? I mean, lunch hors d'oeuvre at the Crown.
Why? Don't you approve?
Would any responsible father?
How did you know we were having lunch anyway?
It's in your desk diary.
Bloody cheek!
Mr. Hardy? It's Norris here. Shall I come up? I'm downstairs.
No.
Right, yeah.
How much did it fetch?
12 grand. Lovejoy bought it.
Lovejoy bought it? Well, there's an unexpected bonus. It's beautiful. In fact, it's positively poetic.
Afternoon, Lovejoy.
Always a pleasure, Dexter.
That 5 grand.
What about it? When did you date on that thing?
The 10th.
Well, there you go then.
Today is the 10th.
Is it?
Yep.
5 to 12, though. Legally, I've got till midnight, haven't I?
I'll tell you what.
Why?
I'll take this off your hands for 12 and we'll forget about the 5.
Lovejoy.
Why the sudden change of heart, Desmond?
Lovejoy.
I've been speaking to some experts, have you?
Lovejoy.
What?
That clock is an hour slow.
What?
It's 5 to 1.
Exactly.
Hey! Don't worry. He's a fanatic for punctuality.
Charlotte, you won't believe
You're
what
too late this time, Lovejoy.
What?
If you can't make it on time, don't bother coming at all.
I said no calls, Kate. Well, I don't want to speak to Lovejoy. Sorry. I was promised a 4-course lunch and ended up with a ham sandwich. Lost faith in the post office, Mr. Hardy.
Never had much to lose. But that's not why I came in person.
Really?
I wanted to take a closer look at Cavendish auctions. And at you.
You're very direct.
The effect of wealth on personality. I'm what they call these days seriously rich.
How nice for you.
I've had my eye on Cavendish for some time. I think you're ready to join the grown-ups. Interested?
Fascinated.
Worth discussing over lunch? I think I can do better than a ham sandwich. What about Thursday?
Thursday's fine.
I'm told the Crown is rather good. Ever tried it?
I came close.
I've got about $500,000 to play with. I know. Disgusting, isn't it?
Have you gone stark staring mad?
I don't think so.
Well, what the hell's wrong with what we've got?
Nothing. What was wrong with your father's market stall? Nothing. But you wanted more, didn't you?
Now, you listen to me, Charlotte. I've seen it all before. Perfectly sound businesses go up the spout because some idiot gets delusions of grandeur. Well, it's not going to happen to Cavendish and Son.
I've had just about as much as I can take of this. You've done nothing but criticise and interfere since you came back. You can't even keep your nose out of my private diary.
I built this business.
And I own it. And I shall run it any way I damn well like.
Charlotte! Charlotte!
It'll do. Give $3 for it. Receipt?
Cash deal.
No questions asked. Safer that way.
$3 for the car. Care to include the other items in the price?
Sure, Mr. Hunter.
Hardy.
Hardy.
Lovejoy Antique.
Martin Farker.
Martin, did you get the Polaroids?
I think you could be onto a winner, but I need to do some more research. I should have the answer by the end of the day. That be all right?
You take as long as you like. Talk to you later. Beth, sit down. That's for me.
She looks great, Tink.
Had a bit of trouble with her big end, but she's all right now. Beth! Happy birthday! Say hello to Miriam. Elizabeth Taylor's car.
Oh, wow! Always knew there's a reason I got that name.
Lovejoy.
Oh, no, I've got to be in burying it now, Tink.
Well, Beth can drive you.
Got to answer that.
Saved by the bell.
Bye.
Well, come on, Tink. Let's go for some Formula One.
Well, what do you think?
Well, it's very nice. Not exactly my style.
After 15 years in Broadmoor, I'd have thought anything had been a palace.
What about the garden?
The agent says there's a bloke comes up every Saturday from the village.
I'll be long gone. So will Lovejoy.
Mr. Hunter?
Hardy.
Sorry, Hardy. Look, I'm not very happy about all of this.
Do you think I am? Do you think 15 years of my life wasted makes me happy?
Well, you've got a much better reason to hate Lovejoy than I.
You've got your advance. We have a legal contract, understand? Now get on with it.
Charlotte Cavendish?
Peter Hardy. I'm sorry about this, but something rather urgent has come up, and I've got to stay by the parks. Would you mind terribly if we had lunch chez moi? I can promise you a somewhat drinkable 76 patches.
Sounds lovely.
That's very good of you.
See you later. Bye.
Mr. Hardy.
Very good of you to come.
Do you mind if I use your telephone? I need to call my office and my car phone's playing up.
Oh, damn things. In here.
Thank you. How strange. Most of these pieces...
Most of these pieces.
Most of these pieces were sold through Cavendish auction rooms about a year ago.
You're a smart woman, Miss Cavendish. It will be a pleasure to kill you.
Yeah?
Look on the television.
Charlotte?
Lovejoy. Lovejoy, this is for real. He's going to kill me at exactly noon tomorrow. But he's giving you a chance to find me. The first clue is in my office. If you contact the police, I'm dead.
Am I still alive, or was that an out-of-body experience?
Here, I wasn't that bad.
Get in the back, Beth. Tink, get back in.
Not on your
Tink
neck.
it, get back in.
The circus is on the move.
Lovejoy? Lovejoy!
No, not now. Desmond, there's a genuine crisis on, all right?
She was having lunch with Mr. Hardy. Then she was due back here at 3 for a meeting. Well, you know what she's like about punctuality. So when she didn't turn up, I rang the Crown on the mobile. The phone here was still out. Well, they said they had no booking. I've called Sam. I had to.
Who's this Hardy?
A client. We sold that chess set for him. The one you bought.
Shop around between the William and the George for what makes the politician wise. Signed, Mr. Dino. What is this, games?
Makes the politician wise is in quotes.
Yeah. You got a dictionary of quotations, Kate?
Yes, we have.
The William and the George.
There's William IV at Lower Forley and a George at Lockton.
So what comes between them?
Half the county. Now, hang on. There's a King George at Church Stainton.
King, that's it. King William, King George. Who comes between them?
Queen Anne.
Coffee. Alexander Pope. Coffee which makes the politician wise.
Coffee? Queen Anne? Queen Anne coffee pot. That's what we're looking for, a Queen Anne coffee pot.
And shop around. That must mean a local dealer.
I think you're right, Beth. Right, you two. Phone around the local dealers and find out who's had a Queen Anne coffee pot in the last few days. Mr. Dino. Mr. Dino. What's this, an anagram? Monrid.
Come on, Lovejoy. If you can't do it, give it to Tinker.
You're the crossword genius, eh? What is it? Dinmore? Normid?
Nimrod.
Nimrod? What's that, biblical reference?
This is Genesis. Even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord.
Hello. Mr. Chapman.
Hunter? Think Max Hunter?
Who's Max Hunter?
Nothing.
No, it can't be. It can't be Max Hunter.
Of course it can. Take games. It's got his M all over it.
Lovejoy? What's going on?
Sam, let's see outside a minute.
You see it on TV. You never think it'll happen to you.
Sam, I think we're dealing with Max Hunter.
Oh, great.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay,
Bye.
help. Thank you, bye.
We've got to go to the police.
The tape said no police.
I don't give a stuff. She's my daughter.
We've got till noon tomorrow. I'll find her, Sam.
You and whose army?
All right, let me call the police. The lads have all changed since you were around.
Why Charlotte? Does she know him?
It's me he's after. It's got nothing to do with Charlotte, Sam.
It has now.
Mr. Bellamy, I told you it was an old chrome. Well, perhaps next time you'll believe me. We're looking for a Queen Anne coffee pot.
Dennis, I need a favour. Max Hunter.
Well, wasn't he sent to Broadmoor for murdering his wife?
Yeah, that's the one. Is he out? Can you check them?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, cheers, Dennis.
Funny, isn't it? We never know what we value most till we stand to lose it.
Lovejoy! We've got it!
It's old man Bellamy's. Came in yesterday.
Tinker!
Here we are. Came in yesterday. Wasn't there when I bought it.
Oh, clue two.
Who sold it to you?
Violet Carswell.
Excuse me.
I've known her for years. Sweetest old lady.
Well, that's not who we're looking for.
Read, mark, learn, inwardly digest. Then add a form of sign and look on the grid.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, read mark must be to do with hallmark.
Chester, 1710. 1710.
Grid?
Grid? Well, that must mean a map reference, mustn't it? Which case we'd need 6 numbers. 4 there, 1710, 1710.
Well, what the hell does it mean?
Then add a former sign.
What's another word for former? Come on, be imaginative.
Sounds like a crossword clue.
Well, Max was a freak for those, wasn't he?
What's another word for former?
Past.
Late?
X.
X.
X, Roman numerals. 171010.
What's that about a sign, Tink? Former sign?
Add a former sign and look on the grid.
Sign. Road sign?
Pub sign.
V sign.
V sign. XV. There's our 6 numbers. 171015. Thank you.
Glasses.
Yeah. Come on.
He's going to suss this, you know. I'm paying you to do a job, not provide a running commentary.
All right, all right.
That's panic.
Why are you doing this to me?
He's still the most precious thing in my life. I'm going to do the same to him.
This is it.
Can't be. A little bit of lactic.
Lovejoy.
What?
What? Well, Sam? He's playing games with you. This isn't the way, Lovejoy. I'm going to the police.
That coffee pot, Tink.
What do you mean it's not right?
Just something about it. There it is, the lid. It's either been replaced or repaired, which means... Excuse me, Mr. Bellamy. Yeah. Got a different hallmark. 1809.
Add 15. 180915.
Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Bellamy. Nicole Frere. Mean anything to you?
Is that it?
That's it.
Max Hunter was released from Broadmoor 3 months ago. That's Sam Cavendish and he's raising hell. Chief Constable, local MP. He's got a specialist unit on its way from the Met. There's nothing I can do to stop him, Lovejoy.
Yeah?
Martin Farker. Good news. That set was made in Peking in 1890, commissioned by the last Empress of China and presented to Tsar Nicholas II after the Boxer Rebellion. I've checked out the provenance, and the last owner I can trace is...
Max Hunter, right?
That's right.
Thanks, Martin. Be in touch.
Who is Max Hunter?
He was a dealer, Beth. Specialized in antique games, like this one. I knew there was something special about him. I was friendly with him and his wife, Helen.
Dangerous word, friendly. Capable of infinite misinterpretations.
She was always needing a shoulder to cry on, so one night I took her out to dinner. From then on, Max convinced himself that she was having an affair with me.
Was she?
No. We were friends. Ironic, isn't it, Beth?
Why?
Because he murdered her anyway.
No.
Then, Dennis, what is he doing back on the street?
A shrink reckoned he was okay, released into the care of the community.
How can they do that?
Because he's the most plausible crazy you'll ever meet.
Lovejoy. Cavendish is kicking up a real stink. Officially, I've got to be seen to be warning you off, but unofficially, I think you should go for it. We haven't had this conversation. You see me with him, I'm going to be saying something totally different, all right?
Thanks, Dennis. I understand.
Okay.
Got it. Nicole Frere, 19th century Swiss firm specialising in musical boxes.
Daisy West.
Lovejoy.
Ah, how nice. Bach, isn't it?
Suite number 3 in D.
Air on a G string.
Any idea what this is?
Bump and grind, Lovejoy. Bump and grind.
Stripper.
Daisy?
The Chippendales. Yes. Who deals in Chippendale round here?
Pedestal desk next to the tall boy. Pick your moments, don't you? I'm supposed to be getting ready for a bloody dinner party. About that $5 grand.
Pick your moments, didn't you?
Another Bible reference. Mark 4, verse 9. You got a Bible handy, Dexter?
What? As a matter of fact, he has. St. Mark, chapter 4, verse 9. And he saith unto them, he that has ears to hear, let him hear.
This is going to cost you, Lovejoy. I don't think you realise what you've done. 23, blonde, she's got a PhD in Sanskrit. I've been whining and dining her for months, and tonight, I don't think she's ever going to forgive me for this.
He's going to kill me at exactly noon tomorrow.
There. The
This is giving
chimes
you
you
a
hear.
chance to find me.
Can you enhance
The
them?
first clue.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
My office.
No doubt about it. A carillon of 10 bells, quite rare in this part of the country, by Samuel Smith of York, the son, not the father, made about 1720. St. George's, Lower Matchingham.
Thank you, Cyril. I'm off. You lot stay here. That's all right with Freddie.
Whatever you say, Lovejoy.
Quite the little actress, isn't she? With the right director, of course. Smile. You're on candid camera. Knew you'd tweaked the church clock. With a little help from dear old Rev Spottiswood. You've got a first-class mind, Lovejoy. It's a pleasure to read it.
I think you're slipping, Max.
Really?
This is supposed to be the perfect revenge, right? So why Charlotte? I mean, we're not even holding hands.
Just good friends. Like you and Helen.
That's right, Max. Helen and I were friends.
Same old Lovejoy. Oh, some story. Anything rather than pay on the due date. Well, tomorrow at noon I finally foreclose. Helen and I were married in this church, you know.
Max.
Seems like yesterday. Goodbye, Lovejoy. Max! Max? Max! As I say, a pleasure to read your mind. Keep ringing, Lovejoy. Someone will come eventually. If you ever get out, there's a last little clue back at the shop. Ciao.
How much is he paying you? How does 30 grand sound? Well?
What's wrong with 50? All right.
But no clever stuff.
Stop! Wait there. And remember what I said. No tricks.
Goose chase, I'm afraid, Lovejoy. You never had a chance of finding her. I just wanted to give you a taste of what I've been through since you took Helen from me. Now is the due date. Now you pay. Noon today. I just wanted to give you a taste of what I've been through since you took Helen from me. Now is the due date. Now you pay. Noon today.
Must be something we can do. Something we missed. Something we've overlooked.
For God's sake, Tink, Max has thought of everything. He's been planning this for years.
No, Tink.
Thanks.
Sorry about it, are you? Sam said something. We don't realize what we value until we start to lose it.
He's going to kill me at exactly noon tomorrow. But he's giving you a chance to find me. The first clue is in my office. So this is for real. He's going to kill me at exactly noon tomorrow. But he's giving you a chance to find me.
Tink? Beth? I want you to look at this. Come on. Now look.
The first clue.
I see now, when she turns her head, right? I think that's deliberate. I think she's trying to tell us something. She's trying to show us something. I don't know, Tink.
Is in my office.
Maybe it's something reflected in the chair. It's highly polished.
What about the chair itself?
Jacobean, oak armchair. Do well at auction.
Is in my
Auction. That's it. Auction. Cavendish auction rooms. That chair, Tink. It went through there a while ago. Oh, Charlotte, you clever girl.
Come on.
Alan and I were friends. Max. Alan and I were... That's right, Max. Alan and I were friends. That's right, Max. Alan and I were friends.
The lies trip so fluently off his tongue, don't they?
I think I've got it. 19th century oak armchair Jacobean revival. Arthur Brodie, Meadow House, Packers Lane near Langford.
Langford? It's the middle of nowhere. Phone Dennis.
Lovejoy. Lovejoy, this is for real. He's going to kill me at exactly noon tomorrow. But he's giving you a chance to find me. The first clue is in my office. If you contact the police, I'm dead. The first clue is in my office. The first clue is in my office.
Having a little trouble, Lovejoy? Lovejoy? Lovejoy?
Half the stuff in the house passed through Cavendish auctions, you said? Did that include this chair? Of course it did. Do you think Lovejoy's cute enough to twig? Let's find out.
Kate? It's me. I'm out, and I'm fine.
Where are you?
I want to speak to Lovejoy.
He found out where you were. He's on his way. He'll be there.
Do you know I've had an inspiration?
it's me. I'm out, and I'm fine. I want to speak to Lovejoy.
Right. You got a phone in that car of yours?
It was stolen.
Remarkable how rewarding life can be, if only one's prepared to be adaptable.
Hello, Max.
Never underestimate a public schoolgirl, Mr. Hardy.
I'll never say anything about you being late for anything ever again.
You can say what you want. I'm just glad you'll be around to say it.
Thanks, Lovejoy. You were right and I was wrong, and I thank God for it.
That's all right, Sam. I'm quite fond of him myself.
Shame about the sawdust.
Yes, you should have had a dustpan and brush, Max.
Lovejoy?
Dennis, you found it.
Out of his pocket.
And no damage. Well, thank goodness for that. This chest is worth 20 grand.
Oh, that's terrific. We can get the roof and the rewiring done.
Look out, Tink. Make way for Foxy.
How many more you got in there, Lovejoy?
You sure you're all right, dear?
Actually, I'm rather hungry. I missed lunch yesterday, and Max Hunter's cooking leaves a little to be desired.
How about lunch at the Crown, daughter?
Perfect, Dad.
That's a great idea, Sam.
Perfect.
Oh, and thanks for the SWAT team, Dennis.
Yeah, shame about that. They'll be here in a minute. Lovejoy, before you go.
What? Oh, not now, Dennis.
No. No time like the present, eh?
Well, at least you're getting warmer. That looks about 1992. I think we can tell you where it was made, though, can't we, Tink?
Birmingham.
Or Burnley.
Do me a favour. That is genuine Wedgwood.
More like Cricklewood. Don't give up your day job, Den.